Good morning, children. So we were seeing metals and non-metals lesson. The next one is reaction of water with metals. Already we have seen in the last video. So if you have taken water, it may be hot, cold or with steam. The metals will react with hot water, cold water or with steam. So and we get so many results towards that. So here it is just a recall for that. So reaction of metals with water, if you see, react with cold water, it is sodium, potassium and then calcium. So these things will react with cold water. Reaction with steam, it is aluminium, iron and then zinc. Reaction with hot water, what it is? It is magnesium or manganese. No reaction with water. It is lead, copper, silver and then gold. Finally, this calcium and magnesium float as bubbles of H2, which is sticking towards the surface. So calcium in the sense, for example, you can take the tooth powder. If you mix it with water, it will not mix it completely. Something will be floating over the water. So that is nothing but this calcium salt. So which will be floating as a bubbles of hydrogen and that will stick towards the surface, which will not go down. Suddenly if you mix, it will not mix it. After some time only it will mix. So before that it will stick towards the surface. So this is the reaction of metals. Next. See, this SO4 is creating a group in WhatsApp. Okay, what is SO4? It is sulfate. Okay, it is creating the group and adding Cu, that is copper. So now this CuSO4 becomes a admin. Again, Fe is joining the group. Suddenly, this copper left the group. So what happened here? SO4 added Cu and that becomes CuSO4. Suddenly when Fe joined the group, the Cu left the group. Is there any enmity between Fe and Cu? Can you guess what kind of reaction it is? You have studied already in first lesson. Yes, what reaction? It is displacement reaction. A more reactive element displaces a less reactive element from its compound or solution. So only Fe replaces the copper in the previous slide. So how do metals react with solution of other metal salts? Okay, so far we have seen reaction of metals with oxygen, with water, with acids. Now metal is going to react with the salt of a metal, that is metal salts. So this reaction is actually displacement reaction. So when Fe in solid state reacts with copper sulfate, which is aqueous, it gives FeSO4. So Fe comes in the place of Cu. So FeSO4 plus Cu, copper. Next it is copper with silver nitrate. So again in the place of silver, copper occupies. So which is more reactive, Fe or Cu? Fe is more reactive than copper. Here Cu is more reactive than silver. Can you understand? So this is what displacement reaction. Uses of displacement reaction. It is mainly used in extraction of metals. So far we have seen there are 118 metals which has been found, and we cannot use the metals which we are getting directly from the earth. So certain things should be done. So extraction of metals is done with the help of this displacement reaction. And also for manufacturing of steel, this reaction is useful. One of the most important reaction is thermite reaction. When Al reacts with Fe2O3 iron oxide, it gives Al2O3 along with Fe in molten state. Okay, It is not liquid, not a solid, it is in molten, between solid and liquid. That stage is called as the molten state. The thermit reaction is actually used in welding of railway tracks, cracked machine parts, etc. Okay. Any doubt up to this? You can ask me, you can mail me. I'll stop with this and we'll continue in the next class. Thank you.